What's up guys? We spent a few days in the legacy Yên Tử MGallery in the northeast of Vietnam. This 4-star resort is nestled in the mountains on the border of Quy Ninh and Bac Giang provinces. It is just north of Haiphong for about an hour, and it's around 3 hours from Hanoi. We got there in a car after work around 9 p.m. and the roads were clear, so we did the trip in around 2.5 hours. Legacy Yên Tử MGallery is located at the foot of the Yên Tử mountain. It has stunning views and is located next to the Yên Tử Scenic Tourist Area, the cradle of Vietnamese Buddhism. Yên Tử Legacy was designed with inspiration from the architect of the Trans Court of the 13th century. What this means is, while intermingling with the Western style, creating luxurious, ancient and equally unique setting to spend a few days in, there was also a mix of modern and ancient architecture. We were quite impressed with the place and how it seemed to be a piece of Vietnamese history cut off from the bustle of daily existence. As soon as you begin to climb into the mountain, you're able to disconnect from the smog, the lights, the noise and the disarray of modern life and focus on your surroundings. It was pretty late by the time we got there, so we just looked around our room and got to sleep. After a nice sleep and a night in our room, which had no TV and no bath, which kind of sucked to be honest, we headed down for breakfast. The buffet was awesome and it did not disappoint. Actually, saying that, I would have loved some black puddings, proper sausage and some hash browns, but you can't have everything, and for what it was great. Once breakfast was done, we had a walk around the complex and started exploring. We chatted about what to do for the day. We only had one full day there, so we wanted to do something interesting. There are quite a few options, including walks up the mountain, cable cars up the mountain, some waterfalls and some ancient temples around the area. We decided to head up to the Yên Tử mountain and visit some of the waterfalls. So, we jumped in the buggy at the front reception and got a rather bumpy ride up to the cable car station. Once there, we paid for the ticket and tried to get ahead of the busload of Chinese tourists that had just arrived. There was a souvenir shop and a restaurant, and we ignored them all just to get into the car. Once at the top, we spent a couple of hours in the drizzle, wandering around the temples and the buildings and the shops, trying to find the right route to the 2 waterfalls. It was not to be. Try as we might, we could not find the right path, and eventually we just gave up. We even asked the locals, who kept pointing us in the same direction we had just come from. Super annoying. So we headed back down, and in the evening, after chowing down on another awesome buffet, which, by the way, don't come here if you want to lose weight, we took a walk into the local village, which has nightly performances and shows and plenty of shops in arts and crafts. It was quite lovely, and it was a nice way to spend the evening, very cultural and very interesting. I'm sure all the tourists enjoyed it. Despite the rainy weather, which incidentally I love, and especially the torrential rain like we were having in the mountains, we had a really nice time here for 2 nights. I would definitely recommend it for couples looking for a break from the city and for anyone looking to explore the mountains in this area. It is a lovely resort, well worth the trip. Okay guys, thank you so much, take care.